So question for you. Should you quit or is it really self-sabotage? Hey y'all, it's Shanita from Ceaseless Pursuit, and I help high-achieving Black Christian millennial women to get unstuck, build their confidence, and maximize their potential. And today we're going to be talking about if you should quit or if you're psyching yourself out because it's self-sabotage. So what exactly is self-sabotage? Self-sabotage is the way we prevent ourselves from doing something that we actually want to do. It's the way we keep ourselves from pursuing our dreams, our passions, and our goals because we get in our own way. How do we get in our own way? We get in our own way through procrastination. We get in our own way through not taking care of ourselves. We get in our own way through doing piss poor planning, through eliciting too much advice from other people. There's so many different ways that we can get in our own way and stop our progress. A lot of times, unfortunately, we are so clever with our own schemes that we set ourselves up against our own self and we become an enemy of our own progress. That, my friends, is self-sabotage. So how do you know if you're actually self-sabotaging? Well, I got 3 ways for you to know. The very first way you can know if you are self-sabotaging yourself is if you're about to quit or you're gonna start and then you stop short, but you still have that deep and burning desire inside of yourself to pursue that thing that you want to pursue. If you still have that passion to do that thing and you're psyching yourself out, it's probably self-sabotage. Stay in the fight. Don't quit. Another way for you to recognize if you are self-sabotaging is if every day you have 1,000,001 excuses about why you can't do something. So I get it. Things happen. Our plans don't always go the way that we want them to, and we have to readjust. But if every day you got one of the same old excuses that we all use when we don't want to do something. I'm tired. I'm stressed. I don't have the time. If you have one of those excuses all of the time, you're probably self-sabotaging. And this is why. Because you can plan accordingly. You're tired, get some rest. Don't stay up watching Netflix all night. You don't have enough time? Readjust some things in your schedule. You probably have time to do everything that you really want to do. You're stressed. Okay, we'll incorporate some self-care in your schedule. I know those things sound really simplistic, but the reality is we make adjustments when we want to make adjustments. The truth of the matter is you probably feel like you don't have the boldness, the fearlessness, the confidence, the know-how to pursue your goals and your dreams. So you tell yourself these things as a way to cope and not have to deal with the real issue. And the real issue is that you think you can't do it and you don't want to fail. The third way for you to know if you're actually self-sabotaging is if you don't have clarity. Do not make a decision when you don't have clarity. I always learn that we don't make decisions when we're sad, when we're mad, when we're hungry, when we're thirsty, or when we're tired or sick. Because when those things are going on, you're almost operating out of a survival mode and you don't have clarity. You're trying to do something from a desperate place that's going to give you a temporary solution. Well, you can't make those type of temporary decisions when you're talking about a true goal or a passion that you have a desire to work towards. So if you're not taking care of yourself, spirit, soul, and body, if you're not working out or praying or eating right or getting enough rest or planning things accordingly, you probably don't have clarity. Don't make that decision because it's probably self-sabotage. It's so important that we have clarity before we make decisions. So if you're not operating from a clear place, you're probably getting ready to self-sabotage. Don't do it. All right, ladies, that is it. Until we meet again, continue to remain on your ceaseless pursuit of purpose, your God-given purpose, and don't let anything or anyone take you off course, especially yourself. No more self-sabotaging.